Crypto gaming sucks. To solve this, developers must place a greater emphasis on the fundamentals than on cosmetics. Welcome to CryptoLink channel. If you love getting news and updates about cryptocurrency, join our community by subscribing to our channel. You can tap the bell icon to never miss our new videos. If you enjoy our channel, kindly like and share it with your friends. September 24, 2022. According to Cointelegraph's tweet, "Devs, where are you? What we now have for Web3 gaming is ineffective. Play to earn has failed, and it won't succeed either, nor will any other X to earn strategy. Non-fungible tokens are furthermore viewed with distrust by conventional players. They slam on pricey apes and have doubts about big game publishers using NFTs as lipstick to increase revenue. Nobody is yet aware of what a popular Web3 game would resemble. New developers experimenting with more models is what we need to get there. Infrastructure that lowers obstacles to Web3 game creation and facilitates experimentation is required. Therefore, it is essential to make investments in building the supporting infrastructure rather than being swept away by the speculative excitement. Two phases may be distinguished in gaming infrastructure of the Web3. Pre-release, pre-launch infrastructure, post-release, post-game launch infrastructure. During both development process, Web3 gaming requires technological infrastructure, including blockchains, analytics, and tools. While financial infrastructure such as marketplaces and launchpads, and lastly, a third group that includes both kinds of infrastructure, for example, guilds and metaverse platforms. Pre-release development, navigating the mint. The location and method for minting the game's NFTs are completely up to the game developers. Blockchains designed specifically for gaming have little to no gas prices and excellent throughput, such immutable X and Clang. To benefit from the most flexibility and scalability, several games are now establishing their own blockchains. DeFi Kingdoms includes an Avalanche subnet named DFK Chain, while Axie Infinity introduced the Ronin sidechain. Technically speaking, starting a standalone chain is challenging. By providing developers looking to establish their own chains with a streamlined experience, up-and-coming players including Saga are attempting to meet this new demand. Upcoming game developers of Web3 will choose full-stack Web 2.5 integrators who just provide SDK and API toolkits in preference to creating their own chains since it will be the simplest. Full-stack infrastructure companies that focus on the developer experience include Stardust, Forte, and Particle Network. Token economy inflation is about to end. By pre-sale of in-game assets and game tokens, Web3 games have the possibility of funding their early development. The inflationary token economic structure has come and gone in front of our eyes. Future token sales will be more selective, particularly for those having governance and ownership aspects like to those found in stock. Projects would whitelist or provide the highest priority to purchasers who are participants or make significant contributions, such content producers, infrastructure suppliers, and community administrators. There must be more social engagement methods. Since there aren't many interesting games available, the Web3 infrastructure gaming development and engagement is in a difficult chicken and egg dilemma. However, if a small number of Web3 games reach a critical mass, identity data's network effects will allow these platforms to quickly scale up and work together to develop. In addition to the insufficiency of interesting games, Web3 games lack common elements like social and reviews features. Since customers may quickly switch to new competitors without sacrificing their assets, there is plenty of potential for innovation and competition. Activating the NFT utility asset. Web3 gaming communities and players typically share value capture. Players may collect or buy in-game goods and currencies from one another, developing a player economy, as opposed to purchasing everything from the game's developers. Productive virtual assets that may be rented out, borrowed against, or staked become a desirable source of return in advanced Web3 game economies. Considering how profitable it could be, successful games might still seek to create their own internal replacements, like in the instance of the marketplace in Axie Infinity or new decentralized exchange of step ends. Platforms in the metaverse and guilds. The metaverse platforms and guilds offer financing, collaborations, and integrations for games. Like significant distributors and publishers in conventional gaming, they are well positioned to establish themselves as focus points for Web3 gaming. The main distinction is that participants and producers are able to own sizable stakes and participate in governance using decentralized, autonomous entities. Prominent metaverse platforms include Decentraland and The Sandbox. However, since both of them demand that the producers buy the land up front, a majority of it was sold to speculators who don't make any significant contributions to the ecosystem. Mona, which has a different strategy, offers creators free initial access until the space is developed and sold. Axie Infinity is among the next games that Web3 gaming guilds including Merit Circle and Yield Guild Games have recruited thousands of gamers to promote. Due to increasing rivalry, the guilds are forced to stand apart. For instance, Snack Club uses the 300 million strong gaming and esports lifestyle community Loud in Brazil. Jambo is developing a super app for Africa that combines games, telecom services, and decentralized financing. Our lives are not complete without games, which have long served as a frontier for human experimentation. This Web3 game experimentation that we've seen so far is a result of it. There are undoubtedly many risks. Due to widespread presumption that players will gain money playing games, the majority of Web3 game economics nowadays are problematic. Economics don't operate that way. Therefore, let's not conflate speculative enthusiasm with real adoption and retention, which are volatile and erratic. On the same day, CoinDesk tweeted, "Crypto exchange at Coinbase is being sued for patent infringement." At Mikey Belusai reports, Veritasium Capital LLC is suing Coinbase Global on the grounds that the cryptocurrency exchange violated a patent granted to Reggie Middleton, Veritasium's founder. Veritasium claims that Coinbase violated the patent by using portions of its blockchain technology, and the firm is suing for at least $350 million in compensation. When CoinDesk asked Coinbase for comment on Friday, they were unable to respond right away. In 2019, Middleton and Veritasium reached a settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC, paying approximately $9.5 million to resolve allegations relating to the company's Veri token initial coin offering. The 2022 case was submitted on Thursday to the Delaware U.S. District Court. The news was initially released by Reuters on Friday afternoon. That's it for our today's video. So, what can you say about the news? Let us know about it in the comments section down below. Thanks for tuning in to CryptoLink. We are always excited to provide you with news and updates about cryptocurrency, and if you like this video, please click the like button. See you on the next one.